All right, it is 3:02. Sounds like a good time to get going. Again, thank you all for joining. This is our latest installment of the Quick Hit webinar series. As a reminder, these are 20-minute digestible webinars designed to give you a quick overview of a timely hiring topic. This quarter series is going to focus more closely on the Hireology app itself. And so each session will cover a different feature to help you get the most out of your subscription and to learn to use Hireology like our power users do here. So to give you all a quick intro into myself, my name is Brett Kurthofer, and I am our market strategy lead here at Hireology. I've been with the business a little over 6 years now, primarily focusing on growth markets and helping implement strategies to deliver value to our customers via product growth and new features. And so today we are going to talk about bringing all of your hiring and HR processes and tools under one roof. So let's take a step back and talk about some of the common challenges you're all seeing today when it comes to onboarding and employee management after you make a hire. Right? You make your hire and everything is great, but then the tools you use to onboard, pay, manage that person are all disparate from the tool that you use to hire them. And so this means you have to manually re-enter data, which may not seem like a big deal, but this can lead to wasted time and resources, a clunky new hire experience that gives that person really a poor first impression of your organization, and can create risk for data errors, which of course can continue to frustrate yourself, your employees, but it can also lead to costly fines and penalties. And so that's where Hireology comes in and where we want to spend some time today. With Hireology, you truly get an all-in-one hiring and HR solution that brings everything you need to hire and manage your team into one easy-to-use platform. We like to break down our all-in-one solution really into 3 pillars to start. And so first, we help you attract the right people and build a recruiting pipeline that you need to be successful. Think of it as sales and marketing as its own function, and we're going to help you build that funnel together. Second, we have a platform that will ensure you and your hiring managers are running the right process to make sure you're capturing the hires that you need to make and do so in a way that's scalable, predictable, and efficient. And third, we provide a platform that helps you manage the hires that you've made and employees post-hire. That includes everything like payroll, benefits, learning, scheduling, and engagement. And that third pillar is where we want to spend the bulk of our time today. This includes all of our post-hire tools such as onboarding, time and attendance, payroll, benefits, and performance management programs. These are all designed to be made mobile-friendly for employees, managers, and administrators. All of these post-hire capabilities are directly integrated with our ATS, so the moment a candidate becomes an employee, nothing really changes on your end from the point of view of the individual you just hired. That person simply becomes an employee in your system, and all their data is automatically synced with payroll, benefits, scheduling, whatever else. And from the candidate's perspective, it's all super smooth and fast. So no need for extensive paperwork on their end. And to give you an example and a visual here to explain more about the benefits of this, we'll break this out on the following 2 slides. The biggest benefit of an all-in-one hiring and HR tool is the consolidation of every tool you're already using, which enables you to build your process around the candidate rather than around your multiple disparate tools. So let's take a closer look. As you'll see demonstrated on this slide, when you're operating with disparate systems, it's really tough to execute steps like candidate communications, to scheduling interviews, to onboarding, all seamlessly and fast. Everything you do is entirely dependent on your technology. So for example, if you're relying on outsourcing your background checks through disparate systems, you might have to tell a candidate that it'll take a week for you to get back to them, because that's how long it takes you to order your test and get the results. But when you have a system that works faster and more efficiently, you don't have to make the process about you. You can make it about the candidate. Looking at this next slide, what you can see is that when all of your tools come together under one platform with people at the center, that's when you can move fast, save time, reduce errors, and truly put people first. Candidates who come through job boards or referrals, or even your career site, are all funneled into one single applicant tracking system. You can communicate with all of your candidates and track their progress within the same system, regardless of where they came from. You can order drug screens or reference checks from the same system as well. Ultimately, you can build the process around your candidates and their needs rather than your own limitations. So you can move fast and ensures that not only are you bringing forward with the very best of the bunch that you've hired, but you're also providing an excellent experience for candidates so that they stay interested and engaged in your role. As we mentioned in previous webinars in this series, it's important in this space to mirror your candidate experience to your customer experience. Make it as easy, seamless, and engaging as possible for them, as this is what sets you up to be their employer of choice. And centralizing your hiring tools empowers you to do just that. So let's dig into some of the most commonly used aspects of our post-hire suite, which were all featured on the charts of the last two slides, starting with payroll and HR. With Hireology's payroll function, you can transfer new hire data to payroll and other systems with a click of a button, manage payments and tax filings automatically within one powerful system, remain in compliance with all state, federal, and regulatory requirements, and oversee key employee data such as benefits, time off, payroll, and taxes with self-service portals for both managers and employees. Here's a closer look at just how easy this automation is with Hireology. You see on your screen here the hires section of the Hireology platform. You can see that our example hire, Camilla Blackburn, can be synced to the NetCheck's payroll platform with just a click of a button, sync to NetCheck's on the right-hand side of the screen. It's that easy. Next is onboarding and talent management. The moment a candidate becomes a hire, it's critical that you provide them with a positive experience, as this is just the first interaction they have with you as their employer. On top of that, you need this experience to be easy on your end, so you're not wasting time manually tracking documentation. So here's a closer look at how onboarding works with Hireology. The following slides will demonstrate how you can collect onboarding and new hire paperwork digitally, seamlessly collect certification materials, immunization records, proof of insurance, and more, electronically sign, store, and audit I-9 employment verification and W-4 income tax forms, and securely store sensitive onboarding and employee data digitally, giving you easy access in case of audits or litigation. And so this is exactly what it looks like to kick off the onboarding process with a click of a button. Simply come to our onboarding section of the Hireology app, find your new hire, click the drop down, and click Begin Onboarding. From there, you can customize the process workflow and choose onboarding start dates, and you can choose onboarding workflows. A common example is the onboarding forms that you have a new hire fill out who's a frontline employee might differ from the onboarding packet you have an executive fill out. This is where you can customize onboarding packets by role and easily select in the app which one you want to send out. From there, this is the new hire's point of view, that they will get a welcome email with clear instructions on how to get started. Of course, this can always be done on the computer or their mobile phone. And they can start to fill out this important information, like I said, digitally before they even start. which frees up the first couple days on the job for more important and impactful work, essentially creating a great experience for them on day one and getting them to work for you faster. Next is scheduling, which in our tool is primarily targeted to our healthcare customers. In the healthcare space, scheduling is typically a big barrier to getting new hires in front of patients. Again, you have to manually re-enter data and complete a really manual process of getting them into your scheduling system. But with Hireology, this is all automated. You can easily send applicant or new hire data to leading scheduling platforms to get new team members on the schedule even faster. You can automate the tedious scheduling tasks to move faster and reduce time to schedule by up to 80%. And better scheduling keeps employees engaged and gets them in front of the right patients, leading to satisfied clients. Here's a look at exactly how easy it is to quickly sync a new hire with your scheduling tool of choice. In this example, you can see that our hires on the left-hand side can easily be synced to Access Care with the click of a button. Simply select their name, click that button, and all their new hire demographic information will be sent over instantly. All right, now let's take a look at a real-life case study of someone who uses our all-in-one solution today. Here, what you see is Marine Chevrolet. Marine Chevrolet, some of the key advantages to partnering with Hireology and our payroll partner NetChecks. There's a shared onus to meet deadlines for tax preparation and remittance. They have a simplified vacation request and approval process, not to mention the excellent customer service, which is easy to understand and always available. And a quick note from their CFO, Crystal. She said that the results delivered was the team at Marine Chevrolet are now fluent in the NetChecks platform. Crystal says that the support from NetChecks is excellent. Quote, the ability for our associates to review and reprint their own check stubs was not only an improvement for them, it also reduced consumption of supplies and eliminated distribution time for our payroll personnel. Bringing this all in one platform to Marine Chevrolet allowed them to streamline the process and make things easier for their employees and their new administrators. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks again for joining us. And as always, please never hesitate to reach out to the email listed here if you have any questions or want to discuss our all-in-one tool and how it can help you improve your recruiting, hiring, and employee management efforts. Thanks to you all for being here. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks again.